One of the biggest upsets in the Chess World Cup happened yesterday in round 2. Ian Nepomniachthchi, who was featured in a lot of candidates and also was the contender in the 2022 World Chess Championship, he unfortunately was eliminated by Diptayan Ghosh. Now, immediately after that, Ian Nepomniachthchi stormed out of the playing hall. He then checked out of the hotel, and in 1 hour, he had gone to the airport. No interaction, no nothing. But later on his Telegram channel, he managed to post something which has raised a lot of questions. The original post that he did was in Russian. So the translation that happened, it read, "I'd played in India before in 2019 in Kolkata. So I had a general idea of what the conditions would be like. But FIDE, to their credit, managed to surprise me. There is nothing to say about the chess aspect. It's one of those places you won't regret leaving." It's one of those places where you won't regret leaving. This is a clear rant at FIDE and in the Chess World Cup playing conditions. Because what explains this particular fact? Is it a case of sour grapes that Ian Nepomniachthchi has lost? Because in 2019, he says that he was aware of the conditions, but here he lost because of the conditions. He's lashed out at FIDE and he's also criticized the playing conditions in Goa. Now there are several others who are playing. 206 players are playing in that particular venue. Why only Ian Nepomniachthchi has raised a playing condition situation? No official complaint has been given by Ian Nepomniachthchi. He has not raised a complaint with FIDE. Yet he's blasted FIDE and he has blasted the playing conditions in Goa. Why is that? We all know that Ian Nepomniachthchi is one of the stronger players in the chess world. But the way his form has been in the past 1 year, it's bound to raise certain questions. Now remember, this is probably the last qualifying bid for the candidates. Ian Nepomniachthchi might not make it. So that is why it's a big blow for Ian Nepomniachthchi. But on the other hand, why did Nepo go on this rant? This is something which he has to answer, because he's just randomly criticized FIDE, randomly criticized the playing conditions. What was the surprise that he had in store for him this time around? Apart from his fancy shirts that he wore in Goa, there was nothing other than memorable for Ian Nepomniachthchi, who's now left the country, and now his chess future in the FIDE circuit is also very uncertain. 99% he's not making it to the candidates in 2026. Maybe that is the realization, that is the rant. But for once, should FIDE escape this particular kind of a situation? Is it a case of sour grapes? Is it a case of, okay, is it legitimate? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.